Alright, well, since we're back to fighting level 60s, let's dive into this one, shall we? Not gonna have to use... I wonder if auto battle was literally pulled in just so you could do that. Just so you could fight the lower stuff. I don't know, but... alright, this is a standard kind of... We've got a healer, we've got a stunner, we've got an attacker, and then again... and I will keep repeating this, that Fire Miho has gotten into the god tier scary in PvP, in my opinion. So, good thing she's... That is super evolved, I believe. Yeah, that is super evolved because that's what that is. So, let's just get rid of you. Let's try and defense down you. Nice. Now we will put a little bit more damage onto there. And see what damage comes out. And again, I'm not afraid of Miho actually, like, killing somebody, but I am afraid of just the debuffs that she would put out. So, pretty easy right here. Definitely the goal is to get these... SP bars up as fast as possible, and then afterward we can just do that. So again, I didn't really cover it, but since it might be a while, so just again, glass cannon, yes, type of build, but still going for debuff potential. These two are just going to do flat out do the damage. Hanahime just has healing, and Victoria here was swapped in for her defense down, just so we could shred any bigger threat that might come in. And now that I have Water Ace here as well, we can swap her in for any threat that's got a lot of health as well. That's kind of why I want somebody who is I want somebody with more courageous strike. I have Thor with a couple of his, I know a couple of his can do that, but I've been more or less lazy with building him, and I don't want to spend the resources right now for it. So it kind of is what it is, but we're gonna use both of these to do that. Yeah, we didn't build it back up, but that's fine. Victoria getting her SP up for the next one will be just fine. But yeah, so the 100% it comes down to if I need to use Courageous Strike just to test it out, whether I can take down somebody with high health with her or not. We'll see. And not as high as I thought it was going to be, but still though. I'm actually going to use Hanahime's ability here. I'm just going to tap auto so they both go. And there we go. We're set up for the next one. Now, usually what the strategy is here for me is if there's really a bigger threat, I will just go in with Victoria no matter what and hope that I get a defense down. And then I evaluate what the health is afterwards, whether or not I want to use my Fenrir or Mona. Usually what I will do is I save Fenrir. Fenrir does do a little bit more damage than my Dark Mona, so with her like that, it kind of sets it up so that if I need to finish off a team, we can. Once again, so this one's a little bit more scary. Again, Light Miho here is more of the bigger threat. Even though we have Fire Drakkar, this will live longer and be more annoying than Fire Drakkar, but we're gonna still do this. And with Miho or with Victoria here, usually unless they have this gemmed, that's what you just saw will happen most of the time. And like I said, I'm gonna throw out Hanahime to get more of her SP in this aspect. Now with these other two like this, I'm going to just send her in for this one. Again, I don't need to use their abilities because of defense down. Yes, I'm going to take a hit here, but it's fine. This allows me to build up more SP, and I am okay. I am okay with that. With her, again, with Victoria's, and this is all situational, but with Victoria's super power up, we don't have to. I'm not too worried about even the next fight, no matter what it is. Because again, if we luck out like we did before here, and let's say we get all 4 defense downs, again, we're just gonna shred. So. Yeah, see, so this is more of a, we've got 2 meta PvP Astromon. I've seen this one before. I forget her name. She's an original Astromon as well. Don't see too much of her, but she's still a tank. She can still be annoying, but she's definitely not a threat, especially because, and again, this is why I swapped in Water Victoria, because a lot of these Fire Astromon don't stand a chance against her. Again, the defense down coming out here is good. I'm actually going to go after Water Fenrir, and here's where I make the decision that I'm going to use my Mona specifically for this, and then we're just going to, I'm not going to use her special. One could argue that could be enough to kill, but I'm not worried about it. With health, and again, I want Hanahime's super evolution or super ability to come up. I'm going to do it like that, and then I'm just going to send these guys in. And hope that, yeah, Hanahime gets a little bit of her SP back. The goal is to build that up and then save Hanahime to a fight that I need her. I have actually encountered a couple of fights where I used her healing on one fight prior and I shouldn't have, so I've learned my lesson at this point. Not scary. Not too bad. We'll see. This one might be a full go with these 2 abilities, but we'll see. Seeing you a lot, so we're just going to hit you as much as we can. Put Victoria out there. Defense down on 2 of them. I'm actually going to build Fenrir's. Yeah, that's fine. Not too bad. And again, too, I don't know where they're pulling these Astromon out from, so whether or not these are, again, Titan from Titan, or these are like their defense team. I don't think they're the defense teams, because a lot of these guys that I have fought, their gems are not gemmed for PvP. If these were serious defense teams, I've only ran into one team that I could not beat. That was, like I said, it was all tanks, but they were built as tanks. So I can't even argue that that was a PvP build on them. So, Kiki here is scary. You see her a lot doing damage in PvP. Everyone else, Wood Banshee is a flat out attacker. So this one is comparable to, again, your Wood, like a Wood Gene, Wood Gene in period, or your Fenrir, my Fenrir in this case. I guess what I'm just gonna do is do what I said, is clear using Mona. And the reason why I'm using Mona here to clear instead of my Fenrir is because Mona's first ability is her morale boost. So if she doesn't get her SP back in one hit, she'll definitely get it on the next turn. So I'm guaranteeing myself that she's building up her SP. Whereas Fenrir, even though we're going to be killing stuff, I can't always guarantee that she'll have her special ability back up again. So with the changes to Dark, to Dark Drakkar here, this one might be a priority. These two, I've fought this person before. I'm pretty sure I have on this one. So let's see if we get what we get here. Defense down on all of them, going with Mona, and it's done. Yeah, and then we don't have to worry so much because you are downed. Yeah, I'm really glad I swapped Victoria in, because again, that defense down has been a good counter to a lot of these 60s. Water Mona would be a good bet as well, albeit she has a little bit less of a chance, and she also has morale boost on her on her straight attack, but Victoria having it on both is definitely worth more here. So we don't have that built up, but I'm gonna go. I kind of want defense down on you. Kana is not scary. Let's just throw it. Yeah. We'll do Mona. We didn't even scratch Water Persephone, but that's par for the course. Yeah, let's just send you in. Get rid of him. Yeah, and you're not even going to bother scratching us. So, we're going to hit you. Hanahime should be able to finish you, and then you and you. Alright, back after Victoria. I'm just going to throw my spear back at you. Alright. Let's see. What do we got left? 2. We got 5 left? Alright. They're starting to build their light Yuki. And who do I want out of there? Well, it doesn't matter. We'll just do this. Succubus is an attacker. We got the defense down on the other two that don't really matter. I'm just gonna do that and then send this in. Yeah, should be like that. Let's see who we got next. Yeah, see, and it just put me back to the bracket because I'm remembering some of these teams as well. Because unfortunately, even though I just talked about this, these two Dark Mihos are not really a threat on this team. And this team overall is not really a threat. They just got a lot of health. That's the issue with them. And again, I'm one to say, like, my Light Victoria was the first one I super evolved, and my Dark Miho was my second ever super evolved. So again, Dark Miho sitting out there, like, again, she's good in other places, but in PvP, unfortunately, there's nothing. She doesn't bring anything to the table to fight. Light Miho definitely is a little bit more viable as an attacker, and even as a defender, she can be good. But then you're at the mercy of whether the AI or not is going to help you out at all, and that's what kind of sucks about her. This one, no. I'm actually gonna throw the defense down, hopefully on. Nope, never mind. I'm just going to use Fenrir. I just don't want to deal with A, stun coming out, and B, a fearless taunt situation. Just makes it go by so much slower. And then Wood Odin there is not a threat. I've talked about this in your guys' Heroes contract. That's out. Wood Odin is the lowest 5-star on the totem pole. I would only suggest taking her in case you were just like, I just want to have Wood Odin. Okay, go for it. Dark Odin here is going to be a little bit scary. Just does depend on what the gems are with it. And C-Star now not having to have crit with a stun has become a little bit more scary. But once again, we should be able to cut right through this with Victoria. Yep, and defense down on her there was incredible. So let's build Fenrir's SP back up and send these two in. I can see your sliver of health, but I'm still going to complain that you're dead. It's just that Astromon is always a thorn in your side, man. It's like every single time. That's why she's used too. And finally, Light Sonic. I think I know who this is. Yep. This one will be easy. So it's usually, like I said, in these last couple battles, that's why I save everything up, just to make sure we can get through stuff like this really easily. This one's not going to be hard at all, but regardless, super heal. And let's see if we get some defense downs before I send everyone out. We got 2. And she had no problem knocking it out. So there we go. Apex battles are done. Again, just felt like recording this because, again, I'd rather be showing, you know, my thought process and maybe going through some of this stuff specifically with level 60s and obviously just auto battling. I mean, I can troll, right, and record, you know, Aesir like I did the day we evolved her, but at the same point, it's like, If I had my light Aesir, though, it would be incredible. She wouldn't have died to anything, and it would have been amazing. But anyway, there's the Apex battles, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in tomorrow's daily.